Hi guys, welcome to Watkins Way. You may not know this about me, but I've won my share of Chili Cookoffs, and today we're going to make my award-winning recipe. So put down that remote and stay with me. Alright, so let's get started on our award-winning chili recipe. One of my secrets is cutting up of the bell peppers and the onions. And what I want to do is have, every time you take a bite, the size is going to be the same. So we're going to cut this up, and then every bite that you take, I want it to be the same. So when you take a bite of chili, you don't taste one big piece of bell pepper in there, or you don't taste one big piece of onion in there. So I want all the bell peppers to be just this size right here. And I'm going to, today I use 3 pounds of ground beef, and I'm going to use 1 large bell pepper, just like that size right there. And then the onions are going to be the same too. And I get a brown onion, and it's going to be like a medium-sized brown onion. And we're going to chop that like this. And then I'm going to start here, and I'm going to small little bites of onion, just like this. Just like that. I want that size for everything. And then what I've already done is I use 3 pounds of ground beef. I get the 80-20, 80% lean, 20% fat. And I cook it, and I've already made it up today. I drained the grease off of it. And then what I do with the bell peppers and onions, I saute these until they're tender, because when you bite into it, I don't want any crunching of the onions or crunching of the bell peppers. So this is already been sauteed, and it's nice and soft. Then we're going to get to our ingredients. So we're going to start out with a couple of pinches of salt. That's about all you need. Then we're going to use a 30-ounce can of chili beans, the pan here. And the reason I get a spoon is sometimes the beans stick to the bottom of this. Now we got a 14-ounce can of kidney beans. It's very important that you drain these, because get the liquid off of there. So I've already drained them. I put them back in the can, and we're going to add that. 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes. And I'm going to put the liquid in. The whole thing goes in. All right, and we're going to add that in. And so mix this up. And now what we're going to do is, I got tomato juice. And I'm going to add tomato juice, this much to start out with. And this is one of my special ingredients. All right, we got our tomato juice in there. I got my cooktop on at 356 degrees, and the reason I want to cook it on high is just to get it started. And the other thing I want to mention too, when I said tomato juice was my secret ingredient, or one of them, the other is cutting the bell pepper and the onions. A lot of chili recipes, and a lot of people I've talked to, they'll use tomato sauce, they'll use tomato paste, and I'm thinking, why not just use tomato juice? It's just chili. So let's put the tomato juice in. This looks really good. Look at this. And oh man, it smells so good. You got to make this. This is an award-winning chili, so please make this. All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to cook this for about 3 hours, and then we're going to come back and we're going to take a little tasting of it. So stay with me. My 3 hours is really going to be 3 hours. Your 3 hours is going to be 3 seconds. So we'll see you soon. All right, now let me tell you a little story. Back in the early 70s, a lot of the towns had chili cook-offs. San Juan Capistrano had one on Swallows Day. That was a lot of fun to do. Laguna Beach had one. Huntington Beach had a really good one. And I cooked in all of those, and I won my share of them. And so my secret ingredients is Carroll Shelby. Before that, I was trying to come up with the right amount of cumin, the right amount of pepper, the right amount of chili seasoning. I couldn't do it, so I saw this in the store one day. So I bought it, and I was getting ready to cook in a chili cook-off in Laguna Beach. It was sponsored by Tecate, and this was in probably 1981 or so. And I thought, well, hell, I'll just give Carroll Shelby a try. So all you do is just empty this packet in here like this. And then my other secret ingredient is that I don't think a lot of people don't use this, but I use red wine vinegar, and I use a half a cup of red wine vinegar. And then we're just going to turn this on the stove at low and let it cook for probably 4 or 5 hours, and it's going to be a really, really good chili. Let me show you something. The last chili cook-off I was in, it's been a while, was the Saloon Bar in Laguna Beach, California, and this was in 2011. As you see, I won. So if you're in Laguna Beach, go see my friend Mike Byrne. He owns the saloon, and have a drink with him, and you'll have a good time. By the time you leave, you'll feel like family. So anyway, all right, let's check on the chili. We've been cooking it for 3 hours. Let's take a look at it. And there we go, it's bubbling. I always like to garnish this with just a little bit of parsley. It kind of makes it look good on camera, and it's not going to have any effect on the taste. And I think I might have to have just a little bit of a taste of this. That's first place. That's award-winning chili right there. All right, that's our chili. Thanks. Please subscribe. Any comments, good or bad, send them to me. Thanks. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.